In the news this week, calls to stop electricity price hikes following concerns youth remain the worst hit.
Plus, into the future, Main Roads unveils its new technological road network hub in Perth.
Hundreds attend a peaceful protest demanding an end to the live export trade.
And a new space discovery helps the search for Planet X in our solar system.
This is the Evening News.
Good evening. Social service groups are calling the state government to rethink electricity price hikes for young West Australians, with concerns they'll be heavily affected. But as Nelson Lee reports, the government is holding its ground on price increases, claiming any future rise won't be significant.
Western Australians have faced big power price hikes in the past year, but social services groups are worried young people are still the worst hit by high electricity costs.
Any increase is going to hit young West Australia.
They want them to be protected from excessive charges.
The state government isn't still not talking about exempting any more increases for people who hold a concession card.
The state government forecast in September an early return to a budget surplus, with plans to spend some of it to lower power bills. But financial experts are concerned if it should be the focus following rising household costs, and with the Australian Bureau of Statistics revealing home power spending at just 2.7%.
Some of the other areas that could be more pressing would be things like childcare costs and education.
The state government says any electricity price rise won't be as large as previous years, but social services groups claim it's still an increase for young West Australians. The government claims prices won't remain high for long.
We'll hopefully be in a position, in fact we will be in a position to not have to increase power bills by the way they have been.
But social services say they'll keep fighting for lower costs for young people. Nelson Liu, WAMN News.
Main Roads WA has unveiled its new Road Network Operations Centre and will be Perth's central hub in monitoring traffic flow across the entire metropolitan area. The upgrades come as part of a future-proofing project as we progress towards driverless cars. Stephanie Acevedo has the details.
The new purpose-built Road Network Operations Centre brings together a hive of sophisticated technology and improved data feedback in an effort to improve congestion on our roads. An initial cost of $3.3 million was spent for the upgraded facilities, with an additional $1.3 million being spent annually to run the road safety network and improve congestion.
This is basically an ability to consolidate it all in one area, more data points, better information and far more viewing points, so you can actually get a better first-hand view and have all of these things happening simultaneously.
Acting Executive Director for Networks Operations said future-proofing our operation of the roads is the main focus, with a smart freeway technology being introduced by 2020.
In the past, to get rid of our congestion hotspots, we've been building roads. We will continue to do that, but we're actually bringing in technology into the equation as well and being able to operate the roads better and getting most out of our existing roads.
Stephanie Acevedo, WAMN News.
The Stop Live Export protest on the Stirling Traffic Bridge attract hundreds of people banding together to make a human chain. The peaceful protest objects the tens of millions of animals that have passed through Fremantle Port on their way to a fate worse than death. Organisers argue that live exports are cruel and live trading needs to be shut down.
Yeah, we're delighted with the turnout today. It's a record turnout, and that's commensurate with the stuff that's been going on this year. People are outraged. People that normally kind of don't like the trade have actually got up off their asses and come out to show that.
The McGowan government has signed a new $126 million deal with the federal government's Skilling Australians Fund National Partnership. 20,000 new apprenticeships and traineeships will be created for young Western Australians, as well as pre-apprenticeships. This announcement was made with State Education and Training Minister Sue Ellery and Jobs Minister Michaelia Cash. Ms Ellery said the main focus is to maximise training opportunities and increase the skills base in Western Australia.
Often young people will say to you that their frustration is that employers are saying to them they don't have the money in the current environment, they don't have the money to take them on board. This is a direct incentive, financial incentive to employers to take young people on. It's more opportunities for young people.
The Water Police have concluded their marine search and rescue operation off the Cockburn Sound, Fremantle Harbour and Rottnest Island coastline. This comes after 4 men left Woodman's Point on Wednesday morning for an overnight fishing trip and their boat didn't return. Sean Toga, WA Police Inspector, said the recovery phase has now been commenced. It's understood that 2 bodies have been found. The boat and other 2 victims are still missing. Police thank the families for their assistance and express their condolences.
At this point, WA Police will continue on, at least for the next week, in regards to trying to locate both the vessel and the individuals that are missing, and that we will revisit the entire search operation should something of significance be discovered.
US relations with China are set to worsen as Vice President Mike Pence accused China of undermining Trump's foreign trade and policies. Mr. Pence said China wants a different American president. This comes after Trump said China has been attempting to interfere in the upcoming election to help his Democratic rivals. Royal newlyweds Prince Harry and wife Meghan will be touring Australia from October 16th, visiting New South Wales, Queensland and Victoria, as well as trips to Fiji, Tonga and New Zealand. During their time here, they will undertake 36 official royal engagements. They have also scheduled several public walkabouts with expectations that thousands of Aussie fans will turn out to catch a glimpse of the popular young royals.
As astronomers continue their search for Planet X, researchers have found an extremely distant dwarf planet, providing compelling evidence for the existence of Planet X. The Goblin has a 40,000-year orbit around the Sun and is 2.5 times further from the Sun than Pluto. Scott Shepherd, astronomer at the Carragini Institute of Science, says the Goblin's orbit is not affected by other giant planets in our solar system. He believes Planet X may be contributing to its obscure orbit, saying there's a 90% likelihood of Planet X being real with this discovery.
And that's all for the news this week. You can follow the latest on our website and Facebook page.
Western Perspective will return next week with a special report. I hope you join us then. From Taylor, myself and the rest of the team, until 8 o'clock next Sunday, good evening, take care.
Good night.